Hey all, today we'll be taking a look at training fast aerials through a training pack I really like. For previous coaching students, this is a great resource to watch when practicing in order to get an idea of how to complete the pack and then what's important for each shot. Let's get into it. To practice fast aerials today, we will be using a pack made by Doomsy, which contains high aerials with varying speeds to help us get better at reading bounces as well as timing our aerials correctly. The code is on screen and will also be in the description below. So for this first one, the big thing is I'm hitting the middle of the ball. For all of these shots, if you are already lined up with a net, you want to hit the middle of the ball. So as I go, I'm focusing on hitting the middle of the ball, and I'm trying to line myself up as fast as I can. So I'm not doing too many inputs. I'm just lining myself up as fast as I can here. Again, same idea, except this time I'm using the corner of my car to try and get a little bit more power, and I also air roll a little bit so that I can get that different angle. Because if I don't air roll at all, I'm going to shoot it off target. But if I air roll a little bit and I use the corner of my car, I can keep it on target and get some good power doing it that way. So for this one, it's a little bit different because the ball is higher up. So what you see is I go slower and I hit the top of the ball to hit the ball down, and that allows me to get that crossbar down shot. So again, I jump and I hit the top of the ball, and because of that, I'm able to hit the ball down a little bit. Now I'm still hitting a little bit of the middle, so it still goes forward as well. For this one, I'm coming up at an angle, so I air roll a little bit again, and then I make sure that I hit kind of the top of the ball as well to hit the ball down. Otherwise, I'm going to hit the backboard. So as we see it again, I'm going to jump, and I'm going to hit a little bit more on the top of the ball to hit the ball down and forward. Again, same idea. Here, I'm going to hit the left side of the ball and kind of the middle so that I make it go straight and I make it go back towards the right. So I air roll a little bit to the left this time and then hit the left side of the ball to make it go right. Now we're getting into shots that are higher up in the air, so I definitely have to hit the top of the ball now, which is what you see in this clip. I aerial and I hit the top middle of the ball so that I make it go forward and down. Otherwise, I'm going to hit that crossbar. So I have to hit the top of the ball now to send the ball down. And that's what's going to happen in a lot of these high aerials. Here I'm hitting the left side of the ball to make it go right, but I still kind of hit that middle top so that it sends the ball down. Because again, we do not want to hit the crossbar, so we have to time our jumps well and making sure that we're not hitting the middle of the ball or the underside. We're hitting the top so that it goes down. Back on the idea of timing here, I kind of have to slow down and stop using as much boost so that I can hit that ball down. Otherwise, I'm going to hit the crossbar. I'm so close to the net that I start to feather the boost a little bit more. And near the end, I don't really use any boost so that I don't hit the ball too hard. I'm trying to hit it down, which is why I get that crossbar down shot. We're a little bit further away here, so I can afford to hit the middle of the ball, which is what I'm going to go for. I hit the middle of the ball. Because I'm so far away, the ball has time to get pulled down by gravity. So when I make contact, I'm not going to hit the crossbar. It's just going to fall down on its own with gravity. So I don't have to worry about hitting the top or the underside. I can just hit the middle. This is a tougher read, so I'm going to make more adjustments in the air for the most part. And what you see here is I kind of have to make these small, tiny adjustments to be able to hit that middle of the ball. But because it's low enough, I can make sure that I just hit the middle and I'll get it on target. But I have to make a lot of adjustments, as you can see on that keyboard overlay, to make sure that I'm staying right in the middle of the ball. Same idea, really high up in the air this time though, so I need to hit the top of the ball. I still want some power, but because I'm close to the net, it's high up, I have to hit the top of the ball. And that's a big thing with a lot of these shots in this training pack, is we have to go up and hit the top of the ball and hit it down so that we don't hit the crossbar or the backboard. Since we are close to the ball for this one, we kind of have to stop tapping our boost. And you can see I pretty much use no boost towards the end of that. I let my momentum get me to that ball so that I don't hit the crossbar or the backboard. And then again, I'm kind of just tapping it in instead of trying to get too much power. I'm kind of just guiding it per se. Just like the trend so far, this is one that is high up in the air, so we got to hit the top of the ball, which is what you're going to see here. I hit the top of the ball, and because of that, I get some good power, but I also hit the ball down, which is more important so that I actually get it on target. Now, as you get more comfortable, you can work on that placement, but right now we're just trying to hit the middle of the ball and get it on target by hitting the top middle of the ball. This is the toughest shot by far. It is so far away. So you need to make sure that when you go for this, that you are kind of using the corner of your car to get some good power. And yeah, it's going to bounce here, but at least you're getting good enough power that you're getting close to the net. And this is more like trying to boom it over your opponent. So I air roll a little bit, hit the middle of the ball since it's going to fall on its own because how far away I am. Get some good power and get it on target. And that's all that matters for this one. This last shot isn't too bad. We just need to make sure that we are again air rolling a little bit to get that different angle. So I air roll to the left and then hit the middle of the ball because gravity is going to pull it down by itself here since I am far away enough from the net. So just hit the middle of the ball and you're good to go. So that concludes this training pack walkthrough. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to drop them in the comments below or join my Discord, which is linked in the description below, as I run events there. I'm going to start streaming soon, and that is a great way to kind of get some free advice, as well as hit me up with any questions that might come up as you're playing Rocket League. But other than that, have a nice rest of your day.